All right, man. Welcome to Let's Rap About It, episode 4. It's your boy Epo.
I'm Spida Crazy 8, man. I hope everybody having a great holiday, man. Thanksgiving around the corner. We got my boy C right in the building today.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna be talking about a couple of different things, man. We're gonna start this thing off by asking C right what he's been doing. What's up, C right? What's going on?
Just chilling, living, man. Trying to stay out of the way, stay out of trouble.
Do that.
Got a 1-year-old who just turned 1, so
Congratulations, bro.
trying to grow up a little bit, man. Thank you, and do my father, daddy thing.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, huh?
Yes, it is.
That shit fun, man.
So
I'm kid free right now, man.
Are you?
I'm trying to stay right there for a
baby, huh?
couple more years. I'm trying to stay there for a couple more years.
You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about
You ought to be
baby.
rich. You heard what I said? You ought to be rich.
Nigga pockets on
Yeah, already.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely happy to have my boy C right in the building, man. He know a lot about things that's been going on with Arkansas music, local music, things that I wouldn't be able to tell you about. So we're gonna get into the history real quick. Man, tell us more, how things were back in the day versus how they are now. Who was popping back then? I know you guys had a really, really strong movement.
Yeah.
And everything that went with that. Let's get into details as much as you
Shout
can.
out all the Dirt Road family, matter of fact.
Dirt Road,
everybody, you know what I'm saying? Free, locked up, all y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to forget nobody. We still waiting on a couple of individuals that's still doing some time. Like, I got my guy Lil G, Loco, he up in Springdale, work release. That bitch ought to have about $50,000 when he come back. And
Commissary status.
MC, he had to go do a little time, you know what I'm saying? But like a lot of us went down, you know what I'm saying? Just bad choices, and you know what I'm saying? Old habits die hard and shit like that. And we kind of had like everybody kind of went their separate ways. You know what I'm saying? And had some deaths, like a bunch of guys we grew up with, like in the past 2 months, like 3 of them got murdered, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, from our hometown. 1 in the hometown, 2 in Little Rock, you know what I'm saying? It kind of brought everybody kind of like together, basically, you know what I mean? Shit like that. And like we all kind of been separate doing our own things, and like shit like that happens. It just show you how much appreciative you should be for life. And like we've been trying to it's been a lot of talking, Facebook talking, phone talking, everybody trying to like come together and put the game back together.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because the type of shit that everybody rocking with now is the type of shit that we did back then and we still do now. You know what I'm saying? It's turned shit.
Yeah, some lit shit. Like,
I'm South always been lit, man.
Yeah.
I heard a lot, man. I'm talking about like, they say like the high schools, everybody was just jamming y'all shit, man. Like,
it was some cult shit, you know what I'm saying? I must admit, it was some cult shit, and like we had everybody's attention, like the youth, like, and a lot of them same kids grew up with us, you know what I'm saying? They run around here with kids and shit, and like I've seen like somebody that rocked with me back in the day, child rocked with me and want my CD and want my autograph, and that's incredible and impressive at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Because we did all that just off the strength of word of mouth.
Right.
Because there wasn't no social media platforms back then, you know what I'm saying? And I got to shout out 105.3 KISS, you know what I'm saying, the radio station, Sosa, DJ Sewell, especially Sewell, because back in the day, there was no avenues for rappers.
In Northwest Arkansas?
In Northwest Arkansas, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you to get up and to perform in front of a crowd, it had to be someone else's show.
Right.
And you were opening up for that other person, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of time, the promoters played the game like they want to charge you.
$500-$600.
You know what I'm saying? They charge you to pay off due, and we done done a lot of that shit. Like, where we from, we like 30 minutes from Memphis, so I done opened up for damn near every member of the 3-6 Mafia, you know what I'm saying? I met Juicy J when I was 12, 13, you know what I'm saying? He still had tapes, you know, so, and that's where the music seems like it's gravitating to, like the sound, like, they on some turn Memphis shit right now, bro.
Memphis, it's a lot of Memphis niggas in the game, man. But before we go any further, man, I was seeing people talk about it, bro. You was talking about the pay to plays, like both of y'all, how y'all feel about the pay to plays, like, paying to perform before artists?
You know, the way you do things now, it's got to be calculated in a way. So if it's a situation where it's gonna expose you to a whole nother genre, a whole nother area, then I would say, you know, pay. You know what I mean? It's all part of promoting yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Me personally, I feel like you should do it. And like it's pretty much coming off on what he said. If it's going to benefit you, don't do it just to say you did it. I don't see no point in saying, man, I want to. Your favorite rapper finna come to the city, you pay to open. You paying to open just because it's your favorite rapper. That don't make any sense. I'm gonna pay to open because this group of people won't listen to me unless I do this.
Yeah.
Then it's an investment at that point. Like, and you know, not all investments comes back right then and there.
No, you gotta have some vision, and like you gotta be able to see the woods while you in the trees. You know what I mean? Like I had a lot of incidents and a lot of issues with that. You know what I mean? Because people, they have money, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's easier to buy a bag of drugs because you know that I can sell this and double my money, I can triple my money. It's
don't like
easier.
that risk.
Yeah. But you taking risks.
Yeah.
You
Every
know what
time.
I'm saying? See, that I'm just glad I went through my situation and I came out the other end with some clarity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because shit, there's really no way you can do this and do that. Like I done told folks and everybody, like, there's no way you're gonna be able to do it all like that, saying that, and then the police not bothering you.
Right.
Yeah, because you speaking in existence and you blasting it out to the public, that, you know, telling people what you're doing.
You asking for trouble.
Right.
Yeah, man.
You don't even notice it while you're doing it, I guess, huh? It's just because you're so caught in the moment, huh?
Yeah. I just know back in the day, man, it just was so hard just to get the club owners to give you an opportunity. Like honestly, we could have put on a concert back then. We actually had this spot off of college called a music hall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's behind King Burrito.
Yeah.
In the strip club.
Yeah.
And you know, the guy who owned it, he wasn't really making no money and shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no good location.
Right.
Ducked off. And we ended up doing some type of party or something there, and that shit, we made some money.
Yeah.
And he hadn't been making no money, so he was like, man, y'all come up in here every weekend. And it was just like a situation like that where we went where we could, where we were allowed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But other than that, we just circulated the music everywhere, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope, man. That you could, you know, get in somewhere. And I don't know, the pay to plays, I got mixed feelings on it, man. I think back then that would have been beneficial for sure. But nowadays with ways like we were talking about earlier before the cameras about how people get on and everything, like now you have to get on by internet, bro. It's almost impossible not to get on without the internet. So I feel like it's so many other avenues you can put that $600 rather than give it to a promoter to open up and just to get some pictures. You know what I mean?
I feel that because, you know, I'm just being open minded to something.
Yeah.
But like, I look at it like this, you know, that $600 can go to other things, or it can still go to the show, which you're gonna post on the internet. You know, and that's what I look at it like. You should
Content.
You
just gotta
you got because like you can blow up off a song, but you still gotta show them something else. You still gotta perform. You know, and you still gotta show them other things like that.
And the internet has allowed everyone complete access to everyone. If I would allow you to have total access to me, I can let you have it with my phone. You can see everything that I do every minute of the day. You know what I'm saying? So now the kids and the people that are buying your shit and rocking with you, they want to see what you actually doing, man. You know what I mean? They ain't just trying to listen to you talk about it. They want to be able to tune in, tap in, log in somewhere and see you living that shit you talking about to some degree.
And they can. And people will try you on that. Like, I feel like it's like you can't just say stuff in your lyrics and you ain't be going Facebook Live and showing that you're doing it.
Yeah, the internet will find, if you lying, the internet they're gonna get your ass.
Oh yeah, they're gonna dig up all the dirt that they have on you too. And people are quick to do it. I think it's so crazy to be famous in this day and age because you can get blackmailed at any point in time.
Oh yeah, niggas gonna find some shit out. Y'all heard that Kid Boo nigga?
That
shit crazy,
you know,
bro.
I be checking out this shit too.
You know,
that nigga like 33. He talking about he a 23-year-old nigga. He done changed his whole identity.
Listen,
hiding
bro,
his family.
that
shit is
Delta
crazy.
SoundCloud shit bumping though. I
It's
don't care
jamming,
what
though.
y'all talking about.
That shit.
That shit
he got a couple of.
He just sound like he just sound like a copy of some other niggas to me.
True. He sound like a copy of a few niggas.
Yeah, but
Lil Uzi.
he sound like Uzi sometimes. He sound like XX and Tatiana sometimes.
What's the
But
song?
you know, niggas live and die by this internet shit. They gonna get on how they can get on, bro.
That Green a Day is hard.
For real, I ain't listening to that one.
I haven't heard that one. I just heard a couple other ones, and then that Death of SoundCloud, it popped up on my Spotify.
You know, I recently found myself downloading a bunch of old music.
Oh,
I get in those modes,
I
man.
just got that 3-6 Mafia mode. I don't know where it came from.
It's
Bumping Choices lately.
choices, yeah. Really, Project Pat was that nigga, man, but Juicy J ended up being the one that popped for some reason. But
You know, they say Juicy is the holdout for the reunion.
yeah,
Because they basically, I'm saying this because me and my gang trying to get back together.
Right.
Basically, when Juicy ain't starving,
yeah,
He's still eating.
like when you starving, we all work together because we trying to make a way.
Right.
yeah.
So I don't need the money that we gonna make from this, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
there's no reason for me to put myself in a position to be around people that I may have had bad feelings or bad dealings with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why?
I feel you.
Can fuck up something that you already got
opening
going.
yourself up to some more bullshit.
Bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And people, I think people need to be able to understand that and not get bad feelings from it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like I can see how you know, I be like, you on some bullshit, nigga. We did this shit back in the day together, but now we can't do it because you eating now. You ain't fucked up. But then you gotta still think about at a certain age, you gotta look out for yourself.
Yeah.
Because like at the end of the day, you know, who gonna have you more than you got
Nobody.
you?
It's
Exactly.
crazy, man. Cause like when you coming up with some niggas and y'all got into trouble and shit, you know, as soon as you get out of that type of lifestyle, you know they gonna say you changed up on them and everything. You always gonna get that. It's gonna be two sides to the coin.
And
each
basically,
time.
when you that type of person, when you done live that lifestyle, coming from my point of view personally, you done live that lifestyle for so long, you feel like you losing something, like you losing a part of your identity. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I've been a little trap nigga for so long. You know what I mean? If I ain't hustling something, I feel like what the hell am I doing?
It's that male ego.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So I like basically recently I had to switch up. It's been taking a lot of breaking down. You know what I'm saying? You got to break yourself down to rebuild yourself. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? The same way I can hustle anything, some drugs, I can hustle some clothes, I can hustle some shoes, I
Right.
can hustle some music.
Mentality.
You know? Yeah, I just had to change my whole
2018,
mind
man.
state. Yeah.
There's so many ways to make money out here, bro.
Yes.
To be getting in trouble, bro. Like this shit, it ain't worth it, man. It's too many ways
Not
to make
at
money
all.
out here.
Not at all. And like I find myself when I'm around young niggas with potential and they get money, you know, I try to tell them, hey bro, you know it's another way you can get some money and spend that money that you just made off of that and legitimize it, because that's all the real gangsters and mafias and real like criminal organizations they do. You have to legitimize yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Eventually, you got to.
yeah, and with the music, like if you done got some money on the street, you know what I'm saying, and you doing music, don't be petty with the money and like try to put just a little money in the music, because the money is gonna be gone.
You gotta
The
go
money
all
gets
in with
spent,
this shit,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta invest in yourself. The reason I am here right now, because people are still listening to my shit, is because I invested in myself. I invested time and went to the studio. I invested my money and paid for shit, you know what I'm saying? Paid for time and beats and shit.
Right.
And it kept me alive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
kept
kept
going.
pushing, you know what I'm saying? I miss my niggas. I miss the music that we did.
Right.
But, you know, it's only so long that you can just keep pumping money into something and you keep getting the same return, you know what I mean? Eventually you got a profit. You
Right.
want to stay in the damn red, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just before you start thinking that maybe I shouldn't be doing this or should be putting my money in something else, right?
Yeah, that's a constant artist struggle. I feel like, man, like going year after year after year and not making it. That's why I just like look at like artists who are on now. Like what I've seen, it's like about 8 years is usually the time point. Jay-Z, like 1991 to 99. Drake, about 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Music and acting and shit. Like it typically take about 8 years for a nigga to get on. So I feel like if you can be broke as shit for some years and take all the shit that comes
But
with it
it's
within
different
there.
now though. Just like y'all was saying, like,
Yeah.
like how you saying about the social media and shit, that shit different. Like how I've been watching it, like I give Ella Mae's story what I watched and shit on Breakfast Club and shit with her. She blew up in a month, bro.
Yeah,
You know what
but
I'm saying? Okay, say a year before
Yeah.
DJ Mustard seen her.
Yeah.
But within a month of her meeting DJ Mustard and he seeing her on Instagram driving from New York to Philly,
Yeah.
shit, in a month she was out in California.
Yeah.
And her life has changed. And like, that's how fast this shit can happen
yeah,
now. It used to
it can happen fast for sure.
and like the short attention span, you ain't gotta do no whole tape. Niggas is popping with singles. Like that's the model now. You know, don't invest all that money and time. Just make you some good song, shoot you a video, and like shit, promote. A song got a 6-year shelf life. You know what I'm saying? Once that song hit, it's on.
Yeah.
Then it's time to work. And like we were saying earlier, you know, a lot of times niggas get on, get the deal, get the advance, and they get lazy. You know what I'm saying? Because now I can go shopping, I can go drive around in my nice car, I got my chain and shit.
Yeah.
You know, when you really just need to lock yourself in the damn house and just start recording non-stop.
And invest.
Yeah,
man.
You do both of those things, you'll most definitely keep winning. Like, say if you was to get on right now, what would you, how would you go about, you know, managing your career, you know, things like that?
Because now niggas fall off in a month or two. They
listen,
hot and
I did a snap the other day. A line came to my head. I was like, record label give me advance, I'm go buy a kilo. Like, but that's stupid. I was just rapping that shit.
Yeah.
But you know, I would just probably double down in the media area.
How much you need to put that money into?
You got to shout out Live Sosa up in Fort Smith. You know what I'm saying? Forever Lit. I ain't worked with him yet. I got plans on it.
Right on.
But like what he doing, he opening up a whole new arena for every artist in the state. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't have to do that. I done seen like some shit on Facebook, like folks was like he should have focused more on his craft. But that nigga eating off that shit for one, you know what I'm saying? For two, he like doing this shit.
Yeah.
You know
he tells what he really like to do.
So
I
he said that was his first love. Yeah.
I tell people this all the time, man. Like, you can be great at way more than one thing. And though people don't want to accept that, you know, it's like
They want you in the box.
They want you in the box. You great at doing music. Just keep doing that. Nah, I want to go play basketball tomorrow. And maybe try to try for the NBA. You know, like that can happen.
There's niggas in the NBA that, you know, make some pretty fire music.
That's one thing about black men. Shit, we have had to wear so many hats because we black men. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we've been put in positions that we in, and sometimes you gotta learn how to fucking fix your pipes. Your damn self. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to fix your barbecue grill. You gotta learn how to barbecue.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gotta know how to do a lot of different things. So once you get some actual liquid, some cash, some startup money, then you can actually try to do some different things. You like you said, invest. You need to invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And the shit that you good at.
Yeah. I mean, I can see why people are blinded by not doing it, especially if you never had shit. You know, like you get something and like the first thing you do is just spend that shit.
Because you gonna tell them motherfucker ain't never had shit.
Right.
I'm buying this car, my
You
nigga.
got some shit now. Don't spend that shit on yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Go and invest that shit into something for later, man. That's so hard for a motherfucker with that mentality, bro.
You don't think like that.
Yeah.
It's like,
Man.
what are you even talking about?
Man.
Yeah, but even then, there's some shit that you can buy that's an investment. Like, instead of fucking leasing these expensive ass cars, buy that motherfucker. You can sell it later on down the road if you're in a tight spot. Or buy the house instead of, you know what I'm saying, getting that mortgage. Just buy that shit outright. You can sell it. Anything like that is liquid. It's not liquid, but it's equity. You can sell that shit later on down the road if you need to.
I was at the barbershop. Shout out Level 2 Barbershop up there.
So level 2?
Yeah, this nigga Tay, he chopped her up. We out there shooting shit. He said some real gangster shit that's like difficult to put together in our community. He was like, if 20 niggas put $20 a day, well, $20 a week up, it'd be bandos, you know what I'm saying? And like, we don't have nothing that we own up here. Like, that's one of the things about the music scene. Like, there's really no one place that just caters to us, you know what I'm saying?
Fayetteville, I don't think they really want that shit here.
But it's time though. Like, I done heard Tony C, you know, he got on a lot of shit up here. Say some shit about like they only gonna let you get to. Yeah. You only can do so much.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's fair. But the way that this place is growing, how can you say that?
Right.
Like,
but you saw
how is that B gonna say that? Of course. But like,
It's,
how can you say that? Like,
I look at it like I understand why they can't. I see if it was always gonna be safe. You got to think about the liability of everything that comes with that hip hop stuff with certain people. And
as Birdman say, hip hop can't get gangster now. You know what I'm saying?
It's money, it's business, it's relationships. It's gonna get tough.
Shit get ugly sometimes.
And you got competition. You know,
it get ugly for sure, but it's money every other state. Like, I feel like it'll help the state grow as a whole. You know what I mean? We ain't got no professional team. We ain't
But
got
okay,
nothing
listen,
like that.
check this out. That's just like we want casinos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
A
saying?
lot of people do, yeah.
You know we want casinos. You know, casino has a pro and has a con.
That unemployment rate gonna shoot
You know
the shit
what I'm
up.
saying? So,
But yeah, I feel it. I just kind of look at it like the whole, you know, the Club Lit situation. You know what I mean? Like, it just little things where they was trying to. It was getting big. Like DJ Sewell and y'all niggas was bringing out a lot of people to Lit, and it got to a point. But I know around then it was early on. It was some violence, some shit that was happening. You know,
And niggas are getting killed.
niggas, a couple guys got shot. You know, RP to those people, and you know, blessings to their family and all that.
Yeah.
But I get that for sure. But even with that situation, you know, they pretty much shut that down, you know, with the rules, you know, no solid colors, no grills, no neck tattoos, like a very obvious target with those type of statements and rules.
but you know, they let up, they ease up. It's just like they have to put the pressure on and tell folks, look, this is a privilege, and it is. You know what I mean? So you got to be appreciative of it. And it's just everything is funneled and focused on Dixon Street. Back in the day, I remember the clubs was all over the place. Like they just opened a red light up out there. See, that's like some shit. They don't want to see a lot of that rap shit, like you said. You know what I mean? So you need other places where you can go and have that.
Right.
That's like
off of Dixon and shit, because it's a lot of people down there.
It still got to be convenient.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, cause like the shit they be doing in Benville.
Yeah.
They say that shit be real nice and it be all savvy and suave and all that, but don't nobody want to go up there and get wasted and loaded and then drive back. That's what I always hear. That's what everybody tell me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, now that's just what it is. Like, I mean, like I said, I feel like if we actually took care of
One
stuff, like if we got a building, what's gonna guarantee that we're gonna take care of it?
It's no
Me and you both know people that we are friends with that we can't take out.
that motherfucker down,
bro. And that's the big issue with that. I feel like we don't want to accept because we still caught just as much as like the white people are caught into the racist thing. We do our part too with each other, and it's like we gotta understand that, like, damn, you know, if you had a business.
Yeah, how would you feel?
If you know that this person finna come in here and act the fool, you heard about him. He already being loud and stuff, and that's the stuff that I can't stop.
But I said that to say that we really just need to keep pushing what we doing, what we sitting down here doing right now, trying to create our own. Right. We just gotta keep doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it'll work that way. I feel like it's gonna take a little longer, and I know we don't want to wait, but.
I remember having to I remember just wondering when was I ever gonna have a radio station up here that I could ride around and listen to popular music. You know what I'm saying? Like I would always have to go and import my shit. You know what I'm saying? Import my music, import everything that I listen to. I had to,
aux cord.
You know what I mean? So it was just like finally, boom, it hit. You know what I'm saying? And then I was there at the beginning. And that's what I love about it, and I'm thankful that, you know, I was released, I guess I could say, what I was. Because I met Noel Sosa, and, you know, I got a friendship with dude, and it ain't like on no everyday friendship, but like he respect what I've done and to the point to get where I am now, that he rock with me. Like, he'll give me his ear, he'll stop what he doing for a second.
Check you out. Yeah, Noel Sosa's real people, man. Real good person.
And like Sewell went to college up here, so he heard of me. I done bumped into Sewell. I know him. You know what I'm saying? He hollered at me the other night when I was down there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like trying to. You got to get over your personal bullshit. You got to grow up. You got to know that it's a business.
Right. That's a big thing. That's a big deal. Knowing that it is a business. Everybody it got to make sense for somebody to do it. And everything that somebody do for you don't have to be just a favor, you know. Some people gotta eat too. You gotta understand that everybody can give somebody some money. You know, like anybody can be that person. If that person come to you and be like, "Look, hey, I got this thing. I can get you in, but I need this." You need to still look at that as an opportunity instead of just looking like this person trying to get money out of me. I feel like people don't understand that. You know, all money ain't good money. Shout out to my dog Jay Jackson. But like, you know, if I come to you and say I got a show, I had to pay $1,000 to get on, and I come to you and be like, we can go half on it. That should be a big deal to you.
That's a big deal to me.
Yeah, but that ain't the way a lot of artists take that. You know, a lot
of just trying to get a handout.
Exactly.
And people in general, they don't understand like investment or return on investment. It's all like it has to do with the internet too. Like people just expect shit so fast now. Like
I don't know, maybe I'm a dinosaur or something. You know, I've been rapping and shit for so long and I've been a part of the shifts. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when I went to an actual studio. We was in Little Rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we had DAT tapes. You know what I'm saying? And like it was MIDI, you know what I'm saying? And then like everything changed to digital. It was all analog, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, everything went digital.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we had to change, and a lot of that had a lot to do with the way I would say we broke up, because like we had learned and grew up with a way, a form and fashion of music being made, distributed, and recorded, and then it changed, and like we just got caught in the shift, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
that shit hard to transition, man.
Like I had to teach myself how to make beats on reeds and this shit. Like I'm used to having keyboard floppy disks and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just a whole everything changed. And you gotta be ready for all this shit, and you gotta be able to adapt to the change.
Yeah, I feel that.
How did that work? I always was wondering, how did that work? Teach us young niggas how that shit work. Cause I've been on digital shit. I mean, I was young enough to have a fucking disc to put in. My first disc, a tape. My first album ever was Nelly Country Grammar on a little tape.
Right.
But how do you fucking record your shit on a tape and mix it? Cause we've only seen the digital part.
Like you know how you see them big ass boards in the studio?
Yeah.
Like that's what that shit was standard. Like wasn't nothing else. Like that's why it was hard. Why everybody wasn't doing music.
And they had to mix live. Did they have to mix live?
Pretty
much.
Do it? You had to mix that shit live over and over again and start over. You know what I'm saying?
That
you work
crazy.
on the one track.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you get that one how you want it, and then you work on the next track.
That is crazy, bro.
Right. It's a big change.
Time consuming. You know what I mean?
I always wanted that shit, cause ain't no fucking redo. I can edit some shit and undo
like
that.
You could punch in. It was still technical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like when it went digital, man, it just went to a whole nother level. Like the playing field got just full of folks, because if talking about rap music and hip hop, it come from the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? It come from Castalia, Tennessee, Memphis, and Flint, Michigan, and all these different hood places. Then you could be somebody in Springdale, Arkansas, and you could get a program. You know what I'm saying? And you could just have like a talent or a sound or some like rhythm that's all yours, and you could make some hip hop shit that's so snappy. And that's prime example, like Murder on the Beats. You know what I'm saying? Murder white boy. Right. Murder goes so hard, you know what I'm saying?
He got that tape. He
it
learned.
made that when it went digital, that made hip hop the most powerful music genre in the world. Then that's what took it, because it wasn't just no black music.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no black music.
That's usually what happens to an art form. Because I was talking to somebody about rock and roll the other day. Like that was a black created art form.
Yes.
It's called rock and roll because rock and roll is the term for sex. You know what I mean? And Elvis came in and popularized the shit.
Once it get popularized and shit, they basically take it from them.
Yeah.
And like I ain't nothing against the white rappers. I like white rappers. You know what I'm saying? I got some homeboys that's white that rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
What's up, Junior B?
that shit, they playing the game. You know what I mean? And you got to be on your shit, because they gonna get better opportunities than you do every time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Junior B gonna get you in some doors that you couldn't get yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And that's a big deal. Like and like I said, a lot of people don't look at things like that. And once you open your mind to things like that, I feel like it helps you grow.
Check this out. Now, wouldn't that be some shit? Like the first artist from Arkansas that blow up be a white boy.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
It'll probably happen.
I think it'll be more.
You know what I mean?
It'll be more. Motherfuckers will be more mad than they are.
They'll be more mad.
Sleep on that one right there.
Niggas gonna be heated. I already know. And he gonna get a lot of hate. That's one thing that's wrong about Arkansas.
You know what I think? I know what I think gonna happen. I don't know. Of course, everybody want to be that first one, so I ain't gonna count.
Everybody want to kick the door in.
I think it's gonna be a female artist.
You know?
I think it's gonna be a female art, if not like some country pop artist.
But we already got those. I mean, Neo don't claim us, but he from Camden, Arkansas.
Right. I mean, I'm saying like it's gonna be something like it may be a female artist. Might be even like it's gonna be somebody who's doing something different.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be just the person that's rapping. I don't know. It's hard. You gonna have to.
Yeah.
You gonna have to go somewhere and then turn up and then come back.
That's how you always gotta do. Have you heard of Kelso?
Yeah, I heard Kelso.
Like a country, country rap.
And he's pretty popular.
And he blowing up.
Yeah.
Like I just witnessed him like go from 3,000, then he got signed. He like 20,000 followers. Like he constantly growing right now.
And it's gonna take something different like that. You're gonna have to, like put a guitar in your hand and go up there and rap in front of that type of crowd. Like with that, you have to do something,
some different shit,
something different in this state. Yeah. It ain't gonna be just a person rapping about trap music.
Because every day on Instagram, I see some nigga from Arkansas that I ain't never heard of, but he actually got a little buzz, But they all move. They don't, they don't stay here.
They migrate. Yeah.
It's almost you kind of almost have to.
Yeah.
Man, some deep convo, man. Before we get a little further, we're gonna go ahead and introduce the song of the day, which is, matter of fact, C-Right, go ahead and introduce your track, man.
Man, this is that Moving and Grooving featuring C-Right and Kuda B off our mixtape, The Golden Spoon, the Ric Flair tape. You can download that John Spin Reel or that Pill, go to YouTube and subscribe. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
A bunch of nice ass scenes in this.
I'm moving and grooving all through the city, all through the city, all through the bed. I'm moving and grooving all through the city, all through the city, all through the bed. I'm moving and grooving all through the city, all through the city, all through the bed. I'm moving and grooving all through the city. Hit my light down if you tryna spend it.
Yeah, so I had just been I had been going into just spending so much money with Troy. So Black Market.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, let me shoot a video over here.
Yeah.
He thought I was playing, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, you know how you rap.
Gang. Gang, 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 gang. Gang. Let's go.
All through the city.
You know what I mean? Like Texas niggas, like Houston shit. Like Trader. Alright, y'all, man. If y'all like that song of the day, that was C-Right and Kuda B. Y'all saw the YouTube video. I'll leave the link to that video in the description. Anything you can say to the people before we get out of here, man?
Hey, I appreciate you guys. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all have a nice holiday. Thanksgiving around the corner, man. Shout out to C-Right. Shout out to the city of Fayetteville, man. NWA, Arkansas. Let's rap about it. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Episode 4. And just to let y'all know, man, we're going bi-weekly. We wanted to make it a month full with going every single week, but from now on, we'll be bi-weekly. So that's every other week. You know what I mean?
You can check us out, man. Make sure you check out episode 1, 2, 3. And most definitely, this episode will be dropping hot shit. Let's rap about it. Shout out to DJ D Sewell. Shout out to Jay Jackson. Shout out to Kai K, man. Verse forever.